Yeah, that's a good one as well. Nice little selection, to be honest with you.
I thought about upgrading. I thought, no, I hadn't done this before, so I'll stick with what the lower ones. You know, if I enjoy it, I'll come back and do something like that. I mean, I fancy a Ferrari and Aston Martin, things like that.
You know, it's not too far away, and you know what you're getting yourself in for. The thing is, well, I see some people come up here, they have 6, sometimes 7, 8 drives, and I think you can't differentiate too much. It's nice to just stick to what you like, and then you can always come back.
No, I stuck with a 3.
Yeah, lovely.
3 basic ones as far as I'm concerned. You know,
yeah.
Obviously, big, powerful car, never done it before.
And also, it's still, even at the entry level, they're still great.
Yeah.
They're still great cars.
Well, I haven't done it on 4 wheels. I mean, I grew up with motorbikes.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2-wheel speed, different. That's before 4-speed cameras. And they're not
the good old days, I think they called them.
And you're not online racing now, tell you in a proper car.
Yeah. So, one thing I will say about this car, when we get out there, we aren't going to be the fastest car on track.
No.
But we are going to be the coolest. We are going to be a couple of cool guys smoking around in an old Mustang. Doesn't get much cooler than that. Did you have a demo lap?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so you got a rough idea of where the course goes. You've got a rough idea of how the chicanes work. I'll be giving you instructions as we approach and things like that. Yeah, but this one's nice and simple. It's fully automatic, so you don't even need to be worrying about too much. Yeah, cars overtake us on the right. I'll give you instructions. I'll say after this chicane, keep it to the left-hand side, take your foot off the accelerator. Let them go past. So nice and easy, alright? Are we ready to go?
Yes, indeed.
Lovely stuff. Just a touch of gas. There she is. Okay, put your foot on the brake for me. Okay, we're now in drive. There's nothing behind us. There's no power steering, so we'll be grateful for the You get and you think this steering wheel doesn't need to be this big. Then you go to turn and you think, oh no, it does need to be this big. So yeah, just come to a stop behind the Lamborghini. I'll put us in neutral just to save your right foot for now. Okay, put on the brake for me. Okay, so we're in drive. Just pull up in between your 2 red cones. And we'll get your man here to take a photo. Yeah, I'll do the same again. I'll pop us into neutral.
Window go down?
He'll open the door for you.
Alright.
He's a gentleman who's been brought up.
Lovely.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
All the better for seeing you.
All good, thank you.
For a smart guy. A quick photo for you. Perfect.
Lovely, thank you.
Enjoy, have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, so just take your foot off the brake.
Oh, we're in neutral.
Oh, we're in neutral, aren't we? Of course we're bloody off. Why are we going now? Okay, just hang for a minute. Go back onto the brakes. We'll wait to see what this BMW's going to do. Okay, lovely. So your foot off the brake. We're going to head down this, basically this green sort of crack we've got going down the middle. Follow where the BMW's going. So we're going to go through the double yellow cones in front of us, over to the right through the blues, and back over to the left through the greens. There we go. My days. I've always wondered what this car would be like to drive with a tiny little steering wheel. Difficult, I think, is probably the key words. So yeah, we'll go through the yellows, over to the right through the blues, back over to the left through the greens, and then once we're through the greens, at the turn board, we're going to go around those cones over there. We'll keep it nice and tight to the left, then it gives you a bit more room to swing it around. Okay, around we go. Keep it to the left hand side. Take your foot off the accelerator for me when I let this car go by. Lovely. Follow where the red Lambo's going. We've got the red cones right in front of us. Just take your foot off the accelerator, just create a bit of distance between us and the Lambo. And then over to the right through the yellow cones. Back over to the left through the blues. And then over to the right through the greens. Round to the left. It's a bit of a tight one this, it's a bit more than 90 degrees, so you're kind of going back onto yourself. Over to the right hand side. through the blue cones in front of us.
Then that guy just went.
Yeah, that's what we call a different kettle of fish, that.
I think if it was power steering,
Yeah, it would be a bit more confident, wouldn't we? We can handle the body roll. We're going to come over to the right, we're going to go through the blue cones again. And we're going to do the same again. We've got another hairpin here, so just bring the speed right down, keep it over to the left hand side, put the brakes, and then around we go. Absolutely beautiful, there we go. Excellent, over to the right hand side through the blue cones.
I know it's this way, it's at full speed.
And then onto the right hand side again, we're going to go through the blue cones, then over to the left through the greens. They are incredibly close together, those pedals. Americans in the 60s must have had the tiniest feet in the world.
Yes.
Feet like an Italian.
Maybe we should have worn small shoes.
Then we're going to come round to the left. We're going to enter the chicane through the yellow cones on the left hand side. Over to the right through the blues. Back over to the left for the greens. And then we're going to go through around these 3 yellow cones once more.
Do it again.
Once more, yeah. Down we go. That's it, lovely. Onto the power and down to the next chicane. Over to the right for the blues. Back over to the left through the greens. Onto the power. That's it, and then onto the brakes. Through the yellows dead ahead. Over to the right for the blues. Back over to the left through the greens. We've got this hairpin again, so nice and tight to the left hand side. And then around we go. Lovely stuff. So through the reds in front of us. Over to the right, through the yellows. Through the blues. Through the greens. Oh, that's okay. No, it's alright. Keep it straight on and then just cut it through here left.
Oops, sorry about that.
That's alright.
What the greens?
To be fair, so we go over to the right for the blues.
Yeah.
To be fair, in your defence, I will say they've not made that as clear as it used to be. When I done my warm-up lap this morning, I was a bit like, oh, okay, whoa. You know, it was a bit over to the right-hand side. Slow the car down, take it right up to the left hand side, slow the car right down because it's quite tight, this one, and then around we go. That's it, beautiful stuff. And back over to the right hand side again. Squeeze the brake as we come round this left-hander. Over to the left for the yellows. Over to the right for the blues. And then back over to the left for the greens. Lovely stuff, how was that?
That was good.
So we're going to go straight on this time through those red cones in front of us. And we want to bring the speed right down, basically almost walking pace is what we're looking for really, because there's going to be people sort of darting across. So go to the right of the red Ferrari. I'm going to be heading down towards that green atom we've got over there. And then when we get to the very end, what we're going to do, just before we get to the outer, we're going to take it around to the right. So past this last cone, round to the right, we're going to get back on ourselves, and we're going to park just in front of the AC Cobra we've got over there. Lovely, it's come to a stop there. Excellent, how was that?
Oh, very nice.
Like I said, nice introduction. We're not going to be setting the world alight. We can try.
That was very nice.
Yeah, like I said, nice introduction. Got the Bumblebee next, which is left-hand drive again. It's sort of like what I like about the Bumblebee and this, and you know, it's the same with the Mustang over there. Is you can tell they're very similar, you know, and you can just tell they're just more modern, which just makes it so much nicer, you know. So yeah.
Lovely, thank you very much.